Proficiency is what makes it addictive. Have you ever noticed a cruel truth? Most people quit something not because they don't like it, but because they're just bad at it. I've seen so many people study English for 3 days, memorize 50 words, and then say they have no talent. They get a gym membership, go twice, do a few squats, and when their legs hurt like crazy, they say it's not for them. Learning to paint, play guitar, or write, they always get stuck in the most painful beginner stage, and then use "I'm just not interested" as an excuse to quit. But what's the truth? It's not that you're not interested, it's that you're not proficient. I'm the perfect example of this myself. In 2019, when I first started in self-media, it took me 3 or 4 hours to squeeze out one article, and I'd want to gag just looking at what I wrote. Back then, I'd stare at the computer screen every day with a total blank mind, fingers hovering over the keys, unable to type a single word for ages. I wanted to quit countless times, feeling like I just wasn't cut out for it, but I forced myself to stick with it for 3 months, writing at least 1,500 words every day, no matter how bad it was. Then something magical happened. Starting in the 4th month, I suddenly found that writing wasn't so painful anymore. I could finish a whole article in half an hour, and the quality was actually pretty good. Now I can produce 3,000 to 4,000 words a day, and the act of writing itself actually gets me excited. This isn't some talent awakening, it's a leap in proficiency. The human brain has a mechanism where dopamine is only released when you reach a certain level of proficiency and see positive feedback, which creates the desire to keep going. In other words, the prerequisite for addiction is proficiency, not interest. Look at those pro gamers who play until they forget to eat or sleep. Do you think they were born loving that game? No, it's because they're skilled, they win, they see their rank climb, and they feel the rush from their performance. That's why they're addicted. If you make someone play a game where they always lose and get crushed, they'll uninstall it pretty quickly. But most people have the logic backwards. They always want to find something they're interested in first and then put in the effort to do it. The result is they're always searching, always trying, forever stuck in the most painful beginner phase of everything, constantly switching paths, getting disappointed, and questioning their lives. I know a friend who changed directions 5 times in 3 years. He studied photography for 2 months, but quit because his photos didn't look good. He studied video editing for a month, but stopped because his videos weren't getting any views. Then he tried programming, but after a few days of not being able to fix bugs, he said he just wasn't cut out for it. He's still looking for that perfect thing, never having pushed through the proficiency stage, so he never experiences that feeling of being addicted. So, where's the problem? He's never pushed through that most uncomfortable proficiency stage in anything. He always runs away during the painful part, so he never gets to feel that post-proficiency addiction. And those who truly achieve success in a field, their commonality isn't intense interest, but that they push through the proficiency stage. I have a friend in fitness who makes millions a year now, but when he started, he was a scrawny kid who was too embarrassed to even look in the gym mirrors. He told me that for the first 6 months, every gym session was a struggle. He'd be sore all over, and he couldn't see any progress. But he gritted his teeth and trained for 8 months. His body began to show definition, his strength increased, and others started praising his physique. From then on, he became addicted. Now if he doesn't train, he feels uncomfortable. Positive feedback only comes after mastery. Positive feedback leads to sustained motivation leads to habits, and habits lead to true addiction. This is a closed loop, and most people don't even finish the first step. So what you need to do now isn't to ask what you like, but to ask what you can stick with until you're proficient. Choose something you find valuable, whether it's writing, fitness, learning a language, or a side hustle. Set a hard deadline of 3 months. During these 3 months, no matter how painful, how slow the progress, or whether you see results, force yourself to do it every day. Don't strive for perfection. Just mindlessly repeat the mechanical training and get through that most painful stage. Once you're truly proficient, see results, and feel that sense of control, you'll naturally become addicted. Then you'll realize that so-called interest, passion, and talent are all products of proficiency. No one is born with an interest in something. All interest is built on the foundation of being able to do it well. Stop using "I'm not interested" as an excuse to escape. It's not that you're not interested, it's that you're not proficient. Once you are, it's hard not to be addicted.